Welcome to the New School of Marketing podcast, the place for smart, simple strategies that will amplify your business results. Sharing practical tips, insider knowledge, and actionable advice because marketing is something that every business owner can do. Now, let's get started. Introducing your host, Bianca McKenzie, mum, lover of snow sports, camping, horse riding, and in-demand launch strategist and Facebook advertising knowledge bank.
Hey, welcome back to the podcast. I hope you are well, and I hope that your business is doing well too, because it is a little bit of an interesting time right now, for lack of a better expression, with the cost of living rising and people are adjusting their spending habits, definitely noticing it. It's quite interesting when I look at my grocery bills and individual products, how much they've gone up over the year. It's a little bit of a roller coaster ride at the moment. And you might be tempted to try some new things to attract more buyers and to make more sales. And that's what I would like to talk about today. Let's talk about that super easy way to allegedly, and I'm sitting here making air quotes, allegedly get in front of more people. The boost button inside of Facebook. And I'm pretty sure Instagram has a similar option. That easy way to just kind of click, boost, get your ads in front of more people. Well, I am not a big fan of that button. I do know that it has worked for some people. So if that's you, keep doing it. Like, I'm never one to try to fix what isn't broken. If boosting actually works for you and you are getting more clients and more sales, then keep doing it. I will tell you why I am not a fan of that button. So firstly, the targeting options are very limited. So that means that you're unable to get very specific and really get in front of your ideal target audience. You simply don't have as many options available as when you are using the Ads Manager dashboard. So without really honing in, you might be wasting your money on kind of mediocre ads. Like I said, if it is working for you, and with the boost button, you tend to be able to get in front of the people that are already following you. And if they are spenders and they are taking action, it could actually work for you. But you really, like, if you want to get in front of new people, boosting is not really the way to go. Secondly, you have less options in terms of your format. So boosting will generally only allow you to run photo or video ads without all of the customization options that you'd have inside of the Ads Manager dashboard. So with the boost button, you're not really taking the best approach to a targeted advertising campaign. It's literally, because it is so easy to press that button, you kind of just do it. I know. And I have tried it before, because you know what? I am not going to say that it's not working when I haven't tried it. I've tried it. There's just not that many options. If you compare it to the Ads Manager dashboard. So you also have less control over your budget and over your bidding, because inside the Ads Manager dashboard, you have options to split out your budget across a variety of targeted audiences, and you have more control over how your budget is spent. Whereas with the boosting your post option, you are simply giving Facebook some money and letting them spend it however they like, which, like, Facebook knows a lot. They will optimize in a way that they feel is right. The problem is you don't have that many options with boosting. So I just don't. Maybe I'm a control freak. I just like to have some more control, some more options to do it in a strategic, better planned way. So boosting a post is a quick and easy way to promote your business, but there's really no well thought out strategy behind it, and you are at risk of simply burning your money. So what should you do instead? Well, first of all, you need to think about your end goal. What is it that you're trying to achieve with your ads? That's your first step. The next step is to work out how you're going to take a potential customer from point A to point Z. and point Z being your end goal. And I'm not saying A to B because there can be like little detours. That's why I'm asking, is it a straightforward path, or do they need to hop from A to B to C before they get to Z? Because a lot of people do not go from A to Z. Most people do need a few other touch points before they purchase. Very rarely do people see an ad and click to buy without any prior knowledge of the business. Sure, it happens, but not very often. So think about your strategy and the way you're going to bring people to your business. And if it's not A to Z in one linear path, then you might need to think about a strategy that weaves in other touch points. And depending on what you sell, you might first need to run some like introduction ads, then nurture ads, then lead generation ads, and then retargeting ads. It really it depends on what you offer, and whether or not it's, and I don't like the expression, whether it's a no-brainer purchase. And a lot of the time it's not. People need to know you a bit more, especially when it's a service. Like if you are offering a service or a course or a mastermind, people need to know you first. So simply clicking boost doesn't really do much for your business, especially if you're trying to sell to a cold audience of people who have never heard of you. So the best place to start with ads, in my opinion, is to set up some ads that position you as an expert in your niche. And they can be similar to what you're already posting organically, only you're going to use a strategic way to make them go further rather than the spaghetti approach of boosting. Like literally boosting is like, let's throw some money at it and see where it lands. Whereas if you have a strategic approach to it, it will go a lot further. And I do think that you need to get your organic content, some of it, I think you need to get that further. And the way to do that is with Facebook ads. And it's exactly why I offer the client attraction code, which is an easy, gentle way to get familiar with ads, but with a strategy that's focused on attracting your ideal clients. I'll add a link to it in the show notes because it is literally the secret sauce behind a lot of ad managers' success. It's how we continuously manage to get good results for clients. So I'll pop a link in the show notes. The best thing is that it's only $37. So you can get started the right way with ads for only a small investment. Plus, running these kind of ads don't actually require a large ad budget. I run mine for as little as $2 to $5 a day. Same for my clients. And it's an amazing system, the client attraction code. You'll learn about it inside it. It's amazing. You can stack ads on top of each other and literally build out this ad framework that will have you seen as the expert. You're getting the reach that you need, getting in front of more people, which means that by the time you are ready to run lead generation ads or retargeting ads, they actually become cheaper because you're not running them to a cold audience. You're not trying to sell to someone who hasn't never heard of you. So step away from the boost button, especially if you're not seeing any results from it. And simply learn how to run strategic ads that actually attract clients. Boosting has limited targeting options, it has limited formats, and you have less control over the budget and bidding options. There simply is a better way to spend your ad dollars. All right, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of the New School of Marketing podcast. I hope it was helpful, and I can't wait to share more marketing tips with you next week. If you're ready to take your business to the next level with Facebook and Instagram advertising, make sure you visit newschoolofmarketing.com to download practical free resources, plus subscribe to the podcast and never miss an episode. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Until next time, take care and market your business every day.